Okay, what's up everybody? It's Nightclasher here with a new video. So it's been like a week and a half since I posted, and that's really just because I've been working all the time. And also because it's really hot, just like I said a few videos ago, and I don't want to be in the same room all the time, and Anyway, we're back with a new video. I hope no one crucifies me for not posting anything. It would be really bad. So anyway, we're here with the story about basically the time I stole my brother's bitch back in elementary school. So I actually have him right by me just to see his reaction. I don't want him talking, so that's a sign to you. Please don't ruin my video. Anyway, so in elementary, you start dating just because it's cute. You know, you don't do anything too serious. You basically like, oh, did you hear about Jimmy? Yeah, I heard they were holding hands over by the swing set yesterday. Yeah, it was intense. I don't even know what happened. He basically is pimping out by now. Anyway, that's basically how I was, an elementary pimp. I walk into the school and I had hoes all over me. Even the lunch lady gave me an extra cereal bowl every morning simply because I was just raking in all the hoes.
You stole them.
I stole hoes left and right.
No,
it's what I did. I also stole cereal. That's right. Anyway, so back in, I'm going to say second grade when we're about 2 feet. No, when? Third grade?
No.
First grade? First grade. Okay, basically in first grade, when we're about 2 feet high and have the highest voices known to man and can actually make a dog's bleed through their ears simply by talking to them. Yeah, that's basically how we sounded, but I don't know, I still stole the bitches anyway. So I walk into school every now and then and basically need to get my dick wet when I was a kid. So it all started when my brother had something I wanted, and I think every sibling goes through this. The other sibling has something they want, so they basically do anything to get it, and that's kind of how I felt. I didn't have a girlfriend, and he did, and I basically just needed that person, simply just cuz. And I'm gonna call her Red for story convenience, I guess. Red seems like a good name for this girl. She was a bit crazy, but I think she might have changed simply because that was in first grade. I mean, at least I hope she's changed. So he had this girlfriend, and of course I wanted her because he had her. And no other reason, not because personality or anything, simply because I didn't know anything about dating, so I didn't really care. So basically I swooped in one day, and we're twins, so we have the exact same class, and she was in this class, so I sit down by her table because we were all in groups, and it was an art project day, so I'm talking to her, and I'm like, hey, I heard you were dating my brother. And she's like, oh yeah, it's alright. And I'm like, how about you ditch the zero, get with the hero? And I basically flexed so hard that the table broke in half, basically by me flexing my triceps. And that's how it all ended from there.
You were a scrawny kid.
Yeah, I was a scrawny kid. And I had the triceps size of the pencil I was holding. It was hard enough to lift the pencil, and they were having me color every day. It was a full-on workout. So there I was, and I basically asked her out, and she's like, you know, I'm dating your brother, right? I'm like, yeah, I know. What's he gonna do, cry about it? And she's like, well, yeah, I guess. So basically, we're hanging out at lunch now, and I'm dating this chick. Of course, it's unofficial, simply just cause. And that's how it goes. And actually, this girl bounces between us because me and my brother go at it. And really, I think the most we ever did was like awkwardly hug. Simply because we were kids. We didn't even know what a kiss was except kissing our mom, you know? Yeah, because on the cheek even, like, we thought cooties were a thing. I didn't want to get cooties. Miss me with that. I'm not trying to die of cooties. Who is? And if you are, remember, the girls carry cooties. Even now, cooties are dangerous. So, I date this chick, I don't know, maybe a week. He dates the chick for the next week, and it basically just goes back and forth until near the end of the school year. And that's basically when we both cut it off because we're both bored with her, and we're like, you know what, we're about to enter second grade. I'm almost a full-grown man now. I can't be held back by a woman. And that's how that goes. And this isn't the only time something like this happened. Sorry, drinking water. I'm extremely thirsty.
For them hoes.
I'm thirsty for them hoes. You know, basically the story's making me so thirsty. I'm gonna hop on Tinder after this and see hot single ladies in my area. So the second time something like this happened is, so since we're twins, it's kind of funny when we meet other twins. And in about fifth grade, we met this twin duo. They were actually identical. Me and my brother aren't, but they were. So it kind of messed me up. The only way I would know is by like the color of their shoes. And if they switch shoes for a day, I would get bamboozled and basically trip over myself and be like, "Oh God, I messed up. My bad." So they rode our bus, and in fifth grade, we got a little bit more serious with dating. We started holding hands, and when we were swinging, we would hold hands while swinging, and it was adorable. We'll call these two ladies Thing 1 and Thing 2, except female version. So female version Thing 1 was my girl.
Technically, they never specified.
Yeah, technically, they never specified. They could have just changed it up every day.
No, I mean, they never specified what gender they were.
Oh, yeah, they weren't, well, but they were females.
I mean, Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Oh, yeah, I mean... whatever. Okay, so Thing 1 and Thing 2 are females from here on out, and if you watch Cat in the Hat and think they're males, well, you're stupid, and get a PhD and get that big brain, just like me. So, here we are with Thing 1 and Thing 2, and we're each dating them, and as far as I know, they never switched, because we had separate classes. I mean, they could have, it would have been easier. I heard some teachers gave out snacks certain days, so they could have just switched back and forth and bamboozled us all. And by the end of the halfway part of the school year, I'm basically like, you know what, I'm bored with Thing 1. Let me get some of that Thing 2 and see if that changes it. So I go up to my brother and I basically tell him, your bitch is mine now. And he goes, cries in the corner, and then is like, you know what, I'm taking Thing 1 then. I'm like, you know what, okay, pass. You can have my sloppy seconds. I basically just sloppy kissed her all over behind the slide, if you know what I mean, picking up what I'm putting down. Please don't take this the wrong way. I didn't actually do the dirty. I don't even think I got that far, simply because we were still kids and I was still scared of cooties. I'm scared of cooties today, and I'm a high schooler. I'm not trying to die of cooties. I don't have my injection shot every year. I had mine last year, so I was safe, but this year, haven't had it yet. I'm too scared. So we switch, and that's basically how it goes. Wow, I suck at this game. So we switch back, and then we switch again, and I'm stuck with Thing 2, and she ended up being a little bit more annoying than the other one, so I kind of regret my decision. So we switch back one more time, and then the school year ends, and we're going off to middle school, so we cut it off again. And that time was a little bit more dramatic, because then everyone had feelings, and you had to care about people's feelings, and that was nasty. So we were there, and they actually blew up at me. Both of them did, after I broke it off with one of them. I guess it was like a sister thing, and they just tried flinging at me. I actually tried to get that older brother who was in high school to kick my ass. And that didn't work, because the high school kid was being like, you know, I go to juvie or some shit. I ain't trying to do all that. But anyway, that's the story of the time I stole my brother's bitches twice, and he actually still cries about it secretly at night. I hear him up there. He wishes that I wasn't this much of a pimp and I couldn't flex so hard that I would actually crack the world in half. It's actually, the earthquakes in the world are actually basically flexing so hard simply because I'm trying to lift a car with my pinky. So next time you feel an earthquake, just remember it's me. And with that, I'm going to wrap it up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Like this video if you liked it. Comment down below if you want to see more videos like this. I have a few more funny girlfriend stories. Nothing too dramatic though, except one time the crazy bitch tried to kill me, but that's neither here nor there. That's for a different video. Anyway, make sure to slap that like button if you haven't already. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and please tell your friends about me. I think we have a little bit over 70 subscribers, so that's really cool. I love all of you. And